This is Alex, the Beer Master. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be doing fruits, our favorite fruits and beer. And today on my channel, we got Legendary Drunken One, we got Legendary Fruits and Beer, Chadio, and we got Legendary Johnny Boy, and we got Legendary
Forgot
Punk.
to change my name.
So that's what we got today. So let's see if I do this. We throw the drunken one up. Oh, wait a minute. Bam!
Hey, all right. Hey, thanks for having me. Happy Friday to everybody. Happy Fruity Friday. Fruit Friday. Okay, so hopefully Alex doesn't kick me off the stream because I'm not trying to like bend the rules, but I did mine a little different this time. My banana.
You're good.
My bananas were getting old, and so what I did today, and if y'all seen it on the polos, you'd know. But anyway, what I did is I made some pumpkin bread. This is not the first time I've done it. This is the heel piece, and there's just like a center slice there. So I made pumpkin bread, and looks like I could have mixed it a little bit better because I see some white spots where the flour didn't get all the way incorporated. But yeah, I've done this 4 or 5 times, I guess. It's a simple recipe.
I thought you made banana bread, not pumpkin
banana bread. Yeah, you use the old bananas, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you use the old bananas, some eggs, a couple of cups of flour, brown sugar, this and that. Anyway, and then again, not trying to break the rules, but I don't have beer either. I'm coming with alcohol though. I got some Old Forester, and I'm gonna make a cocktail out of it with some Sprite.
I've got.
Let me get onto that. I've got a glass with my Cielo, and then go ahead and find my shot glass here, and we'll pour one up. It's almost the last one too, so it might even be the last one. Tell you what, we're just gonna pour it all in there. There wasn't much left in there. This is a shot, so this goes in, and then there was just a little twinkle left in there, if that's a term for the last bit. There's a spider off in there. So for a quick like, I'll pour it up, and we'll see its beautiful golden color. Had that bottle for about 4 days now. Just trying to nurse through a little at a time. Here we go. Wow, look at that. Cocktail night. Happy Friday to everybody. Sweet chariot.
Tell you the truth, that kind of looks like a beer, but it's not a beer.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, it's kind of got that same look. All right, thanks for having me, Alex. Can't wait to dig into my pumpkin bread.
And you know what? Tell you, no, I think you said banana bread. Right.
Oh, I did. I don't know why I keep saying pumpkin. Yeah, it's banana bread. It is. It really is.
Bananas are
because I had old bananas and I'm trying to get rid of them.
All right, let's see. I'm trying to
I can bore you with another story about some potato soup.
Let's do Chadio, shall we?
Happy Friday, boys and girls.
No, that's not creepy.
Today I have watermelon. Store-bought watermelon, pre-cut, $1.99 4 slices. Well, why is there only 3? I got hungry earlier. I ate one. It was really good. So I got watermelon, and I will be incorporating that with a coconut India Pale Ale from Denver Beer Company. Their Maui Express. It is, what is the ABV? 6.6%. So it should be a fun night. Let me crack her open and get her in a glass. There we go. Nice looking Alex the Beer Master pour right there.
Ooh, that's even perfect.
Very beautiful looking beer. Nice apricot in color. Decent effervescent in there. You can kind of see it going up there. Beautiful. Picking up on the coconuts. I will have some other information next time around. Cheers.
All right. I think it's Mr. Bumpy's turn. Bam.
My fruit of choice is pumpkin. I'm just kidding. It's not pumpkin. Tomato. So what I have here are Caprice salads. So it's tomato, mozzarella slices, basil with balsamic vinegar drizzled.
Wow.
And what I'm going to do for my beer with this is I have a nice garnishment right now of some basil.
Beautiful.
I am going to take that garnishment out because I'm hoping this is going to mix together. This was just an idea I had to try out. in this beer. So I'm just going to kind of slice this up just, finely so that it will go down my gullet when it comes time to go in. Now, basil is pretty strong, so I don't know how much to use. Hopefully this isn't going to be too much, but I wanted some decent flavors. I'm doing something different than what I normally do with this beer that I'm going to showcase you here. So, yeah, don't cut your fingers. That's important because then you go from green to red real quick. So I'm going to go ahead and scrape that off into the glass.
Oh, boy.
Hopefully I'm not missing some of the glass. All right, so we got the basil in there.
Yep.
All right. Ding. You're done. I have a Budweiser Chelada.
Yeah.
Original Clamato juice. So normally I do hot sauce with this. I think you're supposed to like rotate it a little bit. So we'll do that. We'll do the great opening sound.
Oh, yeah.
And I could have just put this all on top, I guess, because it all just floated to the top anyways with the basil. And then just to do one more thing that's just a little bit weird, I will add some balsamic glaze to the top as well.
Whoa. Alrighty.
That way it kind of matches up with what my tomatoes are doing. So I'll just kind of drizzle some of that, and that kind of sinks in. All right.
Whoa. It went to the
There
bottom.
we go.
Oh my God, that is definitely a Bloody Mary.
Something.
There you go.
There it is.
I'll let you know how it all is afterwards.
You're having two.
Right.
Bumpy's having 2 salads.
Smells interesting.
All right, let's get Johnny Boy up. What's up, Johnny Boy? Welcome.
All right. Well, I just made it. Just got home, stopped by the gas station, picked up some gas station mango, $3 worth. There she is. And what's that on top, you might ask? Well,
What's that on top, John?
I'll tell you. It's Tajin. Classical chili lime seasoning goes great with mango. And just going simple with the beer. Natty Ice, 5.9%. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll put a little mango in the beer there.
Uh-oh.
With the tahini. Look at those bubbles. Yeah, it's that carbonation going. And yeah, simple, but it's going to be delicious. The mango goes good with just about anything, any beer. Cheladas too, Bumpy. They actually make a Bud Light mango chelada. So anyway,
That's my favorite one.
I think that one and I like the Fuego, the newer Bud Light Fuego one. That one's really spicy. But anyway, look how active the beer is now with that mango in there. Look at all those bubbles.
Happy.
Oh, yeah.
Like champagne almost. All right. Well, cheers. I'm going to go ahead and get a few beers in me while we're going back around. And cheers to the weekend and Food
Oh, you
Friday.
go ahead and do that, Johnny Boy. Appreciate you. Thanks for joining my brother.
There's a thick piece of basil there.
All right. I think everybody has been going through.
Yep.
Today,
Founders.
I'm going to be reviewing Wally Bacher. It's the same brewery that I had from that beer.
Weyerbacher.
Yeah, Weyerbacher. Yeah. It's the same brewery that I had from that other beer that was delicious. It was that strong stout that I got maybe a month or two ago. I had it for months, but I think I had it on John's channel. And I'm going to pour some of this on the plate.
Ooh, that's good.
This is going to be. This is mango, raspberry, and I got some whipped cream too.
Well,
So pour that on the plate, and got some berries,
oh yeah.
mango, raspberry. I think there's some blackberry. I think.
Look like blueberry. Little
Blueberries there.
Oh yeah, no, that's a blueberry. Yes. Correct.
Alex, that's the smallest plate of food I think I've ever seen you with.
I mean, it is fruit. I mean, I'm pouring it up a little bit more. So now here we go. Now we got it all. We got some blackberry there,
There you go.
blackberry, blueberry, whipped cream, mango. Yeah, we got everything what Johnny Boy just said a second ago. Okay, well, he said the blueberry. So now I'm gonna pour this up. As usual, it smells like puree, whatever that.
Puree.
Yeah, thank you.
Like pumpkin puree.
Yes, exactly. Let's pour this up, shall we? Oh, nice smoke, nice smoke, nice smoke.
Mm.
Well, that's what it looks like. Nice dark reddish golden color. 2-finger hang, and continue to smell and the taste next time around. That's all I gotta say.
Oh yeah. All right, my turn again. Then.
Roll with it.
Ready?
Yeah, I know.
I know, right? Okay. Yeah, me. Okay, so I've already eaten one of the two pieces. I ate the piece like the heel piece, the end piece, whatever you call it. And it was pretty tasty. The top, the bread itself is super duper moist. It's quite pliable. The top is just a little crispy, like you'd want it to be. You know, I didn't have any problems cooking it up. I cooked the 95 minutes, or no, yeah, 95 minutes, like it said. I'm saying the wrong thing. I think it's 75 minutes. Actually, I cooked it up like it said, and I didn't have to cook it any longer. I put the toothpick in and it come out dry. Right, it's very, very flavorful. Yeah, it smells like bananas. You know, how about that? It smells like bananas. It smells sweet because there's quite a bit of brown sugar that's in the recipe. Yeah, it smells like sweet bananas, and yeah. So giving it a bite. Very moist, tender. It cries for milk. It wants milk, or maybe some butter across there.
Or
When I do
Old
it again, pardon?
I said, or maybe some Old Forester and Sprite.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Okay.
And then we got the Old Forester, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I probably should have tried just the shot or sampled the shot and gave you what I thought about the liquor itself, but I've already mixed it up. Smells like smells kind of like a 7 and 7, to be honest. It's just a little bit of boozy smell. You can smell I guess I don't know if it's barrel aged or something like that. It does kind of smell barrel aged or some kind of barrel, some kind of woody kind of smell. Bourbon distillery. It doesn't say it's bourbon, so I guess that's what gives it the color now, and that's what gives it the color.
It's aged in oak barrels. All bourbon is aged in oak barrels.
Really? Okay, let's show that now. 100 proof on this one. Alcohol's not hidden, at least in this cocktail. Yeah, let me try it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Very flavorful. Sure, hitting the spot on a Friday evening. Going to take me off into the weekend the right way. It's sweet. It's got the flavor of the bourbon. I don't think I overdid it with that extra little bit that was in the bottle, but yeah, so it's going pretty good. Together, they're both sweet, and so I can't go wrong with that. I didn't know what kind of beer would go with banana bread, and so I just went with something else that was sweet. So yeah. You know what I mean? This could use some peanuts in it, or some kind of like walnuts or something like that, or maybe some cinnamon. Anyway.
My mom used to always put walnuts in her banana. It was banana nut bread. Yours is just straight fruit. There's no nut in there, right?
Right, correct. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If
Man,
you
they're pairing well together. This is something like right before bed, maybe, or something. It's kind of a one big cocktail and some banana bread, maybe with a little butter on there. You can toast it up, make it kind of crispier if you like. Man, it's going good. I'm gonna give it a good score when I come back around. All's well.
Mm-hmm.
I could eat half of that loaf in there.
I was gonna say if you add some clove to it as well, and then it'd probably go really well with a Hefeweizen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's kind of thinking that too. Yeah.
All right, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So far, so good. Thanks, Alex.
Anytime, my friend. Anytime. All right, let's get the chatty over here. Bam!
Hey, I need to move my mic. It's too close. I don't like it in frame. I'm weird about that. But Denver Beer Company's Maui Express Coconut India Pale Ale. It's in the glass. I've had a few sips, leaving beautiful lacing. The head is dissipated down, but leaves a nice layer on top. Check the aroma. Very Hawaiian. I'm picking up on coconut and pineapple. And some of the hops too. Very aromatic, very great smelling. Cheers. I'll give it a taste.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
All right. The pineapple's subtly there. It's not fully there. I'm mostly getting like the hop flavors, and it's bringing out some pineapple-ness and some other tropical notes. It's a pretty decent beer. I'll give them that.
But wait, it's a coconut IPA, right?
Yeah, but you're also getting like
Are you
the
getting
hops
but does it taste like coconut?
a little bit. Not really. I'm kind of disappointed, but whatever. So I saw you guys adding stuff to your food, so I thought, you know what? Let me add stuff to mine. So I put a little bit of salt on top of my watermelon. So,
All right.
smells good. Smells like watermelon. Don't know what else to say about this. And not very seedy, so that's really good. Cheers. Let me give it a bite.
Cheers.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good. It's just nice, fresh watermelon. I bought this 2 days ago, so it was probably cut that day or the day before. So it's still very fresh. The salt gives it a nice additive, I guess you can say, to it, just make you want to keep biting it more because it's watermelon and it makes you just kind of thirsty with the salt on it. That's really good. Grocery store did a good job on the watermelon. I really wanted pineapple, but it was very expensive this week for some reason. Cheers. Numbers next time around.
It's because SpongeBob is moving.
Oh,
He's changing pineapples, so there's not as many available.
Wow.
there you go. That makes sense.
I think it's the Bumpy Road's turn.
All right, I'm gonna go with the beer first. So the aroma's on this chelada now with basil in it, and the glaze. The glaze really didn't make a difference in the smell, but you do get a nice hint of basil, and then you get the kind of typical tomato flavored beer underneath that. But yeah, little hint of the basil in there first and foremost before that tomato comes through. So it did change the aromas. It made it interesting. And cheers. Let's drink.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Let's see if you love it like you usually do.
Do you love it?
Keep it up.
I got it at Ross.
Oh, all right. So just drinking it, with the basil, it just made it more difficult because I just have drinks of basil and they're basically getting stuck in my mouth, and it just makes it weird to swallow. If you just swallow it, Come on, what's wrong with that?
Wow.
Just swallow it. It really doesn't change the flavors of the chilada. But if you do get some stuck in your teeth and you happen to chew on the basil, it does add that nice basil bite into. So, I mean, I typically would put hot sauces in my chiladas. This way I like them. I like them spicy. But I mean, it works in a weird way, but you have to chew the basil. The way that this is mostly going is it just tastes like a regular chilada. The glaze that I put in, that all sank to the bottom. I'm going to probably find that out the last sip as to how that's reacting with it. But yeah, for the most part, it just tastes like the standard Budweiser chilada, which isn't bad. And then, yeah, get a little bit of the basil if you can to chew on, and it gives it a nice herbally spicy note. The Caprice Salad here. Take this. I mean, try to pick it up. Some people might eat this with a fork, but it can be a finger food. Just make sure you have a napkin or something ready afterwards.
Correct.
You smell. You get the sweet demi glaze, whatever the hell this is, balsamic vinegar glaze. It's a very, very sweet smelling glaze. You get the basil aromas underneath that. It's a nice herbal, spicy smell from the basil. If you guys never smelled basil, I don't know how else to describe it.
Right.
And then, there's the tomato in there as well. Can't really smell the mozzarella. I don't think mozzarella is a very strong aromatic cheese to begin with. So that's just null and void, but it's makes it look pretty, and also it does add to the flavor.
Of course it does. I've never even seen those things. It looks good, though. It looks interesting. I'd eat it.
Caprice salads are delicious.
Tomato and cheese and all that. That looks delicious.
Yeah, tomato, fresh mozzarella, fresh basil.
Oh,
So you're getting that nice juicy tomato. You get that wonderful sweet balsamic vinegar glaze up front that mixes well together. The basil comes through with a little bit of that kind of herbal bite. And then the cheese is chewy, kind of has a little bit of that kind of salinity and stuff that you're going to get out of the mozzarella. It just works well together. That's
probably, yeah. I never thought about it.
Yeah, you have like gatherings and stuff. It does kind of get on all over the place and stain your lips a little bit, but it's it's something that you might see during a get together where you have like different appetizers and stuff just strung out. Like if you had a charcuterie board or anything like that, this might be also there. Shrimp cocktails and all that stuff. This is kind of what that's for. Wonderful little treat to eat, though. So let's see. I got to mix them together now, too.
Your eyes got as big as your mouth. Imagine the tomato and tomato kind of work together. I don't know. Seems like it would.
Yeah, it just kind of washes down. You're still getting the fresh tomato, bit of that basil, and then this kind of washes down the sweet glaze from the balsamic vinegar glaze there. What kind of washes that away? So you're kind of just left with mostly what the chilada is. And then I mean it goes together. I mean they're kind of the same base sort of. So, yeah. Cheers. Thanks.
Yeah. Sounds like it's going to it paired well.
Yes.
looks delicious. We might have to do that.
Yeah, I'll have to find this. or make them.
Sorry, Doug. We might have to do that on a Food Friday. That looks delicious. I like basil and cheese and tomatoes.
Well,
All right.
We're gonna have to do that. I don't know if we did that on Food Friday. I don't remember. Go ahead, John.
tomatoes, though, I would consider tomato a vegetable, but that's, in school it was kind of like fruit. Everybody in the chat, tomato, fruit or vegetable? Where do you stand on that? That's interesting to me, anyway. I was taught that it was a fruit when I was like in elementary school, but as I grew up, I was like, this isn't a fruit. It's a vegetable. Anyway,
It's got seeds.
delicious either way. So yeah, the natty ice, natural ice, right there, 5.9%. Mango with the Tajin, which is like a chili lime Mexican spice. It's delicious and goes good on pretty much any fruit. You can actually go to a Mexican restaurant down the road here, and they have a fruit platter. It's mango, pineapple. What else? Mango, pineapple, maybe guava or some other kind of tropical fruit.
Yeah.
They just basically put the Tajin on it and serve it. It's like $9, and there's this huge fruit plate. Anyway, that's besides the point. So the natty ice, I've already infused it with the mango, which is really impressing me. It was, the head, the carbonation is just through the roof with the addition of the mango in there. It's crazy. So we'll do the fruit first, the mango with the Tajin seasoning. I love mango. It's super sweet. It's one of my favorite fruits. The Tajin kind of, it just works really well because you get the sweetness from the mango and then that saltiness and that lime, that little bit of acidity from the lime in there.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I will say is that this gas station mango is not the ripest. I could have put this in the fridge for like a week, let it soften up and get a little bit sweeter and riper. It's on the firm side. It's kind of not as sweet as I would like it, but it is a very sweet fruit to begin with, so it's still sweet enough. Very enjoyable. Now the beer with the mango in it, natural ice by itself, it's in the A- to maybe like 93 range, right? So with the addition of the mango and the Tajin,
Let's see, shall we? I hope it tastes like mango.
it gives it a little bit of a mango kick. Honestly, I'm tasting more of the chili lime, the Tajin in there. But yeah, it's an interesting combination. If I had known if I had more time, I would have picked up maybe like a Golden Road mango wheat beer or something like that to pair with the mango. So you have the mango wheat beer plus the actual mango. I think that would have been a much better pairing, but unfortunately I was struggling with, I barely made it to the show and I just stopped at the gas station and picked up whatever I could. We'll get one more sip of this.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your efforts.
And he didn't take no sip. He chugged it.
Yeah.
Well, when you get the mango, it's a good combo. A good combo. I'll keep sipping and eating, but I like it. Obviously, the beer is not the best with the like. It would have been better with a different beer, but mango goes pretty good with anything. And there's a piece of the pit or the pulp, the middle, the hard part in here. They didn't cut this very good, but I guess what do you expect? Racetrack, gas station, fruit. You get what you get.
Right, exactly.
But it's good. Thanks for having me, Alex. Talking about my mouth full. So I'll give you guys a rating for everything when we come back around.
All right, my brother.
Cheers.
All right, it's me. It's my turn now. Jeez, time goes by when you're having fun.
You do you, Alex. You do you.
Right.
I haven't been into any of this stuff yet, so okay. Got some whipped cream. Let's see what it tastes like regularly. This is what it looks like. We got raspberry here.
Blackberry. That's a blackberry.
Yeah, blackberry. Raspberry's the red one. So
And
we
I
got
think it was on
blackberry.
steroids.
Yeah, and looks delicious. This tastes Howie. Cheers.
Cheers,
Sure.
Alex.
Cheers.
Wow. Very, a little bit of dryness.
To the fruit?
Yeah, I don't know why, but shouldn't. Let's see here. Here we go. That one's good. I ate one of the other ones. Now that's juicy. That was juicy. So it had like a little bit of bitterness. It has a little bit of sweetness to it, but not too much. But then we got some mango here. Well, not mango here. Yeah, we have mango. Okay. Got some mango. Yeah, obviously, we already went over this, but I'm actually going to dip this in the whipped cream.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And see what it tastes like, shall we? Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Mmm. That is delicious. Very meaty, like a mango should be. Whipped cream made it a little bit more sweeter. Very delicious. Then you got blueberry. See what it tastes like with the whipped cream.
I bet it tastes delicious.
Phenomenal.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good fruit.
And this is the strawberry.
Mm-hmm.
We already know what strawberry tastes like without whipped cream.
Oh, yeah. It's very good.
Yep. Yo, Josh, what's up, buddy?
Mmm. That's good. All right. Now, I have a couple of raspberries here. So what I'm going to do is eat this plain first and then do the whipped cream. That's good. Has a little bit of sourness to it, like a bite to it. That is very delicious. Perfect. Perfect with the whipped cream. And it's healthy too. It's not like a whole bunch of junk. Now
the stout, not so much, but yeah.
Right.
The other stuff.
Yeah.
No, the stout. No, this is not a stout. This was
Imperial
Yeah.
Ale.
That's right. Well, you mentioned you were drinking the Weyerbacher Stout a couple weeks ago. I got confused. Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
yeah. Oh yeah, but I did. But that was only one bottle. I wish I can get more of it because it was really tasty. So let's see what this. When I first opened up this bottle, it really it just screamed pumpkin, like pumpkin puree, But I don't know if they put real pumpkin. I don't really know. I doubt it. But then maybe they do.
Usually they do for a pump. Yeah.
They put gourd into the boil. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think it's what I'm smelling is the spices.
The nutmeg and the cinnamon.
Yeah. So let's see what this tastes like, shall we? Cheers.
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 Wow. That's a good beer. I mean, that's the second time that they made a good beer. Or at least, I mean, to my
They're 2 for 2. They're 2 for 2.
know.
The 2 beers that you've had from them have both been enjoyable. Is what you're saying,
Oh,
right?
that's good. Yep.
Either that, or you're saying all their other beers are shit. They only make 2 good.
No, I
beers.
know. I never drink any.
I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I can't tell you that because I never had any of them. Wish I did. It is very puree, very cinnamon puree, pumpkin. It's like it's supposed to. A little bit of spice to it. I might even do some. You can guess what kind of touch up I might throw in it after I drink a little bit more.
Oh, yikey. All right.
Oh, yeah, vanilla.
Boy.
Because you guys are mixing stuff.
I
too.
thought I thought you had the apple. The apple.
You
one.
are mixing stuff. Yeah, I like where you're going with this, Alex.
I will get the apple one. Thank you, Mr. Johnny Boy, and thank you, Bumpy.
It's
I will
pretty
get the
tasty,
apple one.
yeah. It's pretty tasty.
Well, the apple, yeah, I guess it's all right.
So that's what I'm going to do there. So
I don't know.
far,
I don't know if I've ever had the apple crab. Well, maybe. Yeah, I have in like red snap, like in different shooters, but not just plain by itself.
I've never had the apple. I've never. I had the original Crown Royal, but I've never had it my own bottle. This is my first time I've actually had my own bottle of the vanilla. I've never had an. I never owned a bottle of Crown Royal. Period in my life. Because I'm getting into it slowly. So far this beer is delicious. Very cinnamony, very little bit of spiciness, like a pumpkin's supposed to be. Wow. More sweet when you're eating pumpkin itself. Well, pumpkin pie. Yeah, that is very tasty. That would be a good rating, maybe. Let's see.
Maybe. We'll see. You'll have to wait and see, folks.
Mm-hmm. Holding out on us. Got me on the edge of my chair right now.
Oh,
Alex, you want to do that?
I love it. Such a badass.
You've got a ways to go.
Keep
Saw it here first, folks.
Here it
Nobody.
comes.
Fruit Friday is turning into Free for All Friday.
Oh, come on now.
That's enough.
Yeah, I'm not putting a lot.
Pretty soon, Bumpy's going to be singing his fruit theme song that he came up with earlier.
Yeah, I know that was funny. Actually, I hope he does that. Actually, funny.
Don't give him that. Really, it was quite terrible. Actually,
Yeah.
Alex.
So
Can you help me with what is a fruit and what is a vegetable, please?
let's see what this tastes like, shall we? Cheers.
Cheers. I want to know. The verdict is still out on the tomatoes, fruit or vegetable.
Most people said fruit.
Mhm.
Well, most people can suck it.
Most
Oh,
people
dang.
are right.
Most
Well-
people are wrong.
You can taste a little bit, but you can mainly just taste the beer. So I think I'm good. Very good. So the beer's tasting good so far. So I'll give the raspberry and everything and the beer a rating next time around. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right.
I think it is
Drunken one. Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right, man. Yeah, that was one hell of a pairing. Very satisfied with the both of them. I passed the other portion of the banana bread to the wife. I'm not a sweets guy so much. It'll take me a while to eat that, although it's really tasty. I give it a 97. It turned out really good. The only thing I can make it the only way I can make it better is to add like some walnuts and or some cinnamon sugar, something like that, and that would probably top it up to 100 maybe. And the mixed drink, I'll go for a 97 also. Together, 97 across the board. Could see that, like I said, as being like the last drink of the day and like a snack before bed.
It better not be your last drink of the day.
No, I said that would
now
be
he's saying
like that. It would make for a good last drink. You know, your nightcap and with a piece of pumpkin bread. I mean, banana bread.
Banana bread.
Pumpkin. I don't know why. Anyway, 97 across the board. It was excellent. I would sure recommend it to anybody. If you haven't tried Old Forester, get you some. Heard some talk about that earlier today. I guess there's some older bonded ones or pre-prohibition, the 1910, 1920, something like that. And bang for your buck. It's a really solid beverage. And I just mixed it with some Sprite. Yeah, good stuff. 97 across the board. Thanks for having me, Alex.
and I might try that myself since Johnny Boy said both those bourbons are good.
They would pair well with a good juicy burger, actually. But yeah,
Oh, they would too.
The deal is, John, if I get them, you'll review it with me, right?
Or a steak or something.
If you go buy some Old Forester 1910 or 1920, I would, sure.
Good.
But they're not cheap. They're not super expensive. They're like I would say between $40 and $50 for a bottle. They're middle of the road, but they are worth it. They're some of the best bourbons you can buy at a reasonable price like that. Because once you get above that, it gets really expensive with some of these.
Well, I mean, and you just have to save up some money if you want more stuff like that. The bourbon, the whiskey that I got here, I think was maybe $40 or something like that. It's just that.
The Crown Vanilla, that's not even close. That can't compete. I mean, nothing against Crown. That's first of all, it's Canadian, so Canadians can't compete with U.S. stuff anyway. But yeah, and Paul, if you're watching, that's for you. But yeah, no, the bourbons and the American blended are so much more flavorful, I think, than the Canadian. That's why Canadian whiskey is typically flavored vanilla, apple, because it's bland. They have to add flavor to it to give it a kick. Otherwise, it just tastes like fucking McCormick almond extract and piss.
Right?
Yeah, but you said we'll get into the bourbon when we get around.
Bourbon's not Canadian. Yeah, bourbon is completely different than what you've got there. That's Canadian, flavored Canadian whiskey.
Yeah,
which is like, it's illegal in so many countries because they just won't allow that kind of garbage. And anyway, I'm sorry, it's fine.
Well, we'll get into that. We'll get into that for a few minutes the next time when John and Boy's around. I'm talking about when his next around, when he does his thing. Yeah, we'll do that. All right. Okay. All right. You got yours. So now I think it's Mr. Bumpy's turn.
No, it's
Chadio.
Chadio, there we go.
Chadio, the one you forget-io.
Right now it's Bumpy's turn. We should just skip him after that. Yeah, just go to
so the beer's all right. I mean the Mally Express from Denver Beer Company. It's nothing to write home about. I didn't think it was that great. I wish there was more of a coconut flavor to it. I'm not a coconut fan at all, but when I can't detect coconut very much, it's like, So it's an 88. 80 out of 100. Now the watermelon, really good watermelon. Very fresh, very good. This is my last piece. This is a 98 for the watermelon. And I forgot to do the combination earlier, so here we go. Got a little bit of beer left, so. Oh my. All right. Combination's a 95. It's pretty decent. It's kind of interesting to kind of get that pineapple-ness from the hops with the watermelon. It works together pretty well, so 95 for this. Cheers.
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 That's it.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll do
Offer to Bumpy.
We'll do the shout-outs next time around, like we do. Okay.
No.
All right. Legendary Bumpy.
Eat the rind.
pickle the rind and then put it in a beer.
Oh yeah, that would be good.
Be interesting.
Well, now it's time for me to lay down some sick beats, yo.
Damn.
Please don't.
Let's just we'll start off with the Caprice Salad. Very nice. It's something that's healthy and maybe not super healthy, but healthy enough. It's good flavors. It's got a little bit of that sweetness. It's got a lot of that vegetable. It's also got the cheese. You gotta love the cheese. So it's a good 98 for me. 98 out of 100.
Nice
Salad. It's a nice little snack. That's not like a cookie or something else, you know. The chilada. Well, just the chilada by itself, the Budweiser chilada, just drinking it bland. To me, it's like a 93 out of 100. They have some of their other flavored ones, which are better, so they'd score higher. When I mix it with, put in some hot sauce and stuff like that, it usually bumps it up into the 97, 98 range. With what I did to it tonight, for the most part, it was just like drinking the regular chelada. But if I did happen to chew on some of the basil after drinking it, that added some nice flavors. I think this is like if they were going to build a pizza, a pizza beer, this basically would be like a pizza beer without the cheese and crust. But
Oh yeah, pizza. Oh yeah, absolutely.
yeah, so maybe if it was a different beer style, like maybe not Budweiser, but something a little bit more bready for the malt presence, get the tomato action going on in there. And then if there was a way to blend the basil in so you didn't actually have the basil just floating around, but if it was kind of blended in with the flavors, I think that would have worked awesome. So when I got to chew on the basil after drinking it, it bumped it up to like a 96 for me. Interesting. It did remind me of pizza a little bit, which was cool. Combination, it worked well together. Obviously, I mean, tomato with tomato, it's not really going to contrast at all. Plus all the other ingredients, they obviously work together with the tomato doing the Caprice salad, so it's going to work with the beer. It was no surprise. That was my plan going forward. So wasn't my plan to add all the basil and all that stuff. I just thought it would be interesting to try. I was just going to
Definitely entertaining.
Yeah, and it kind of worked. Like I said, if it was just a way to get that basil flavor to actually combine with every single sip, it would be a almost pizza beer. So that's that. That's all I have to say. That's my scores. I'm sticking to it.
Awesome.
Definitely.
Right. Can't think it is Mr. Drunken.
No, it's not. I'm happy for you, Alex.
Charlie.
Johnny boy.
No, it's Johnny Boy. Get me out. It's John and Nellie's turn. And
I'm
John,
sorry.
the good boy.
Trying to remember.
Alex,
John, I love you.
Look what you did, Alex.
Okay, so really quick, I wanted to tell Bumpy that one thing. Your wife, I'm surprised she hasn't told you this, that she's been in the bar business and everything. With like mint juleps and mojitos, you take the fresh mint leaf and you slap it to release the aromas and the flavors before you put it in the cocktail. I bet if you were to do that with the basil after you sliced it up, put it in your hand, flatten the palm of your hand, slap it, and then put it in there, it'll release more of the bouquet of the aromas of the flavors.
Yeah, because you bust the veins. You bust the veins or whatever. But it's she didn't have any part of me doing this. I did it on my own.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, that would be an
idea.
interesting experiment to see if that actually helps with like if you were to put it in another chelada, I think that would help with the releasing of the aromas and the flavors a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, okay, so natural ice on its own. I mean, I've had natural ice so many times over the years. It's really become less and less impressive to me. When I first had it, I probably gave it a 95, 96. And then as the years go on, you drink better ice beers. Keystone Ice, which unfortunately, according to what I've heard, is going to be discontinued, which is much better than natural ice. But ice is probably a little bit better as well. So natural ice on its own, I would probably give like an 88 to 90 in that range, B+ to A-. With the mango and the tahini, I'll bump the overall score of the beer to like a 93, which is just getting into that solid A range. The mango with the tahini, normally I would give it like a 98 out of 100. But the mango is really not ripe enough. It's not as sweet as I would like it. So the mango, I'll give it a 90. I'm going to give it a 93 as well. It's not an A-. It's not a super solid A getting up there, but it's kind of in the middle. So 93 is like just into that solid A range. The beer with the mango is 93. So I guess my score is like a 93. When you have 93 plus 93 and you divide it by 2, it's a 93, right? So 93 out of 100 for the pairing and for just everything in general. It works. If the mango was a little bit riper and I was pairing it with like a mango cart wheat ale from Golden Road out of California, which is actually owned by AB InBev. An excellent beer, by the way. A delicious mango beer. I think I probably would have had like 98s across the board for everything.
Right.
But that wasn't the case, sadly. I did the best I could on not short notice from you, but getting home from work late. I did the best I could. So 93. Cheers, Alex. Thanks for having me. And that's all I got.
And Johnny boy, regardless when you come on my channel late or not, it doesn't matter. I appreciate you being here no matter what.
Well, I appreciate you, and I will try to join. At any time I can join, I try to join, but work has been kind of crazy lately. But yeah, I'm here for you, man.
I mean, there's even seconds before my show even starts, and you're right here. There's times that I'm here, I got the stuff, I'm going to do it like you did today.
Did it for you. I was thinking about. I was like, I got to join. It's for like if I don't join this one, that's just a sad excuse. Like anybody, you can get fruit. I can walk outside and pick a fruit off a weed and eat that if I wanted to.
Yep.
Eat what? Okay, well, I guess
I don't know.
I don't know. I would love that if there was actually a tree next door.
Actually, my parents have wild. Raspberries grow wild. They had like a lot of ivy and kudzu and stuff in their backyard.
Don't they have poison?
No, I'm not talking about. I'm just talking about like regular. I don't know, unidentified ivy, not poison ivy, but raspberries grow wild just randomly. My parents have raspberries in their backyard that they didn't plant. Have no idea where they came from. Anyway, raspberries grow all over the place. It's a really interesting.
So do blackberries here.
They probably came from a deer that turd. It dropped a turd.
I don't know. Maybe.
Had some raspberries.
Yeah. You know what? You're probably right, and that's very disturbing. That I probably ate raspberries that originated from like a deer turd or a cat turd. My neighbors had a lot of cats. At one point, they would always crap in my parents' backyard and bury it. So there you go. Bury the seed and cover it up, and it grows. Who knows? But they were some delicious raspberries. I will say that.
It's a possibility. That now the scenario what you just said is a possibility too. But maybe a decade or 2 decades before your mom and dad moved in there, maybe someone else was doing stuff too. I don't know.
I doubt it, but it's possible. Anything's possible. I don't know. A dead guy could be buried in my parents' backyard, and he ate some raspberries before he died, and he decomposed, and the raspberries grew out of his carcass. If we want to go in that direction, who knows?
Yeah, holy crap!
Back when John was 12 years old, he was running around the backyard like Johnny Raspberry Seed.
Oh,
I don't even know what that means.
Do me a favor, John. In the next couple weeks or whenever you go to your parents, I want you to film me a Marco Polo eating those berries.
I will. I'll stay away from the dingleberries. I'll just eat the raspberries.
I thought you liked the dingleberries.
Nice.
Now, there's a lot of dingleberries at my parents' house too, but I stay away from those.
I guess they're the poison berries. I don't want you to lose your life. If that's the case. I don't know.
I ate some once we thought they were boysenberries, but
but they're not. They're not.
Well, obviously they're not because Johnny Boy's been eating them there for many years. So
I don't know. I did lose all my hair in like a day.
Wow.
I went on a raspberry eating binge in my parents' backyard, and I woke up the next morning, all my hair had fallen out. So maybe that has something. I don't know.
Wow, it should help your hair, not lose your hair. I don't know. It's a mystery to me.
I don't know. All right, get me off the screen. Go to yourself.
All right,
get me out of here.
All right, it's you, Alex.
Yeah, it's me. Yes,
that's all you.
So
there you go.
I try to remember as best I can. I have a great memory, but sometimes you go off track.
Blame it on the alcohol.
I only drink one beer today, and that's this one. So, I think I did not put enough bourbon in here, or not bourbon, whiskey. It's not bourbon. There's a difference between bourbon and whiskey. I'm trying to learn that. So, I think the raspberry, the raspberry itself is very delicious. Very good, but it's better with the whipped cream.
Oh yeah, I bet.
The strawberry, oh yeah, that is good. I don't like when the strawberries are tart. And this one has a sweetness more than a tart. So I guess you get your sweet strawberries and your tart strawberries. I will pick the sweet strawberries because it tastes better that way. So let's see here. Oh, there's no blackberries. I'll have to get another blackberry here.
Yeah, you don't want to discriminate against the blackberries. God forbid. Never hear the end of that.
Yeah, blackberry is delicious too. Now it has that little sweetness, little bitterness, but that's how it is. And that makes it more sweet. I would think that the pumpkin beer wouldn't go with this stuff. But no, it makes it more sweeter.
Did you know that pumpkin is a squash and that some cheaper pumpkin beers don't even put pumpkin in it? They use squash as a substitute because it's cheaper.
Oh.
And easier to process in a beer because pumpkins are huge and squash is a more manageable vegetable.
Well, then it's possible that this might not be real pumpkin. It might be squash.
You would never know because it's a very mild flavor. And what you're tasting that you associate with pumpkin is the cinnamon and the nutmeg and vanilla.
Allspice.
Yeah,
allspice, vanilla,
you never actually taste pumpkin. You taste the pumpkin spice with the pumpkin.
Pretty much, yeah. Pumpkin by itself, if you were to eat just a plain pumpkin with no cinnamon, sugar, and nutmeg or anything, it would taste like it would really not taste like much of anything. It would be very boring. Yeah.
Yeah, they're gourds, so yeah, they don't have a whole lot of flavor to them. So you put a bunch of sugar and brown sugar and butter in there, like acorn squash or something.
Right. I mean, I'm not very exciting, but if you rolled me in butter and topped me with brown sugar, I'd be fucking amazing.
Ooh, you said it, John. Wow.
Oh, Johnny boy. Whoa.
What a great mental image right there. Whoa.
You're welcome.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Alex.
Well, John, if you weren't my friend, life would be too dull. I don't know. You make it interesting.
Well, thank you. Thank you, Alex.
Every time. So the beer, I think the raspberry, I think the fruit itself, I will give it a 90.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Hardcore Alex today. Jeremy, you're not going to get your 100 today.
No. It's close to it, but it ain't going to get that close.
The beer. Okay.
The beer, I'll give it a 96 because I like it more. I like it more without the fruit, but then I don't know. It tastes good with the fruit, so I don't know. I think.
What about the vanilla whiskey in there in the beer? Does it make a difference?
You just put a little bit in there.
It's okay.
No, it doesn't. I guess it could make a difference.
You should put a little bit more in there.
I'll say.
You're such a bad influence, John.
Just a little.
You want to be able to pick up on the vanilla note, you know.
At least,
I think the vanilla notes would complement
like a
the
quarter
spice
of a shot
in the beer.
Yeah.
You're a bad influence, Chatty.
And give it some kind of barrelish kind of flavor, maybe.
I wish I was there right now. I would just tip
just
your hand up. Come on. There you go. All right.
Well, John, I have a feeling you're going to get that day. I have a feeling you're going to get that day to do that to me.
What's happening? It's happening soon.
Yeah, I know you can feel it in your bones, like you said before. I know.
Is that what he said?
Got something here, but
I feel something in my bones, but I think it might just be the onset of arthritis.
it's probably beer.
It could be.
You have a new friend, Arthur? Arthritis?
Old Arthur came to visit me the other day. That son of a bitch. Now he won't leave me alone. I'm just kidding. I'm 33. I'm in the prime of my life. Ain't got no arthritis.
No, you're good. You're good.
Give it 2 years.
So let's see what this is.
Give it 2 years. Is that all? 35?
Yeah, that's when everything starts falling apart.
I don't know. Drunken One seems to hold it together pretty well.
You all right for 52?
Oh, I thought you were 82. Never mind. Wow.
Shots fired.
My buddy.
I taste a little bit now. It's very tasty.
Yeah, a little bit of vanilla in there.
So I would give the beer maybe a 97.
Oh, nice.
With that flavor.
Is it so? It's better. It's better with the whiskey in it or without.
It's better with the whiskey in it when it has that vanilla. But if you don't want the vanilla or whiskey taste, it's better without. But if you like the vanilla and stuff like that, perfect.
Yeah. Sounds nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. So the fruit gets a 90. That gets a 96, or 97 because of the whiskey, and then all together, I'm probably not going to do because it's too close to 100, and I'm not doing the 100, so I don't feel that needs to be 100. And maybe you never know. Maybe next week we'll catch 100. You never know. That might be because you're gonna have a stout. You're gonna have a chocolate cake. I mean, what can I say? That's a disclaimer, but I'll tell you about all that one.
Disclaimer.
That's good. Spoiler.
Spoiler alert. Yeah.
We'll talk some more about that in a second. But that stuff's good, and that's all I gotta say.
So the pairing you would give like a 94, 95, or what was your rating?
Yeah, I would give it. Yeah, it's good with it. I just it's tasty, very delicious with it, but I'm not gonna give it 100.
It doesn't bring it up like the beer. The fruit doesn't like bring the beer up, and the beer doesn't bring the. It's just kind of like in between. It's not like the best pairing ever.
It still tastes good with it, but it doesn't still bring it up. It gives it more sweetness.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I got you. Okay.
Yeah, it does pair with that really well with that, but yeah, it's not enough to go to 100.
All right.
All right.
Don't you let that duck drink all that beer, Bumpy. Keep it away. Yeah, that duck is.
All right, so I think it's Mr. Bumpy's turn, or no, Drunken One's turn.
It's Drunken One.
We've all gone, right?
Everybody's gone. We're just doing our shout outs this time, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Right. I know I shouted out last time I was here, but I'll say it one more time. Go back and check out my last video. It's talking about the EPA wanting to shut down race car people souping up their cars and stuff. Go sign that petition if you would. It explains everything in the video, and there's links in the description. As for that, I need to get out there and make some more videos. I think I'm going to do another tool video pretty soon because I've had pretty good luck on those, the few that I've done. They've been a long time ago, but this one here is going to be battery-operated hedge trimmers. So that'll probably be my next vid. And that's all I got. Everybody else will shout out everybody else's thing in the manner of, even though they're who are not here. But anyway, that's what I got. Alex, thanks for having me, sir. Cheers to 7,000 watching. We did pretty good tonight. We had up to like 14 people in here, I thought, a while ago. But
yes, we did. Yes, we almost.
looking pretty good. Yeah, looking pretty good.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Gets good every Friday, and I'm very happy.
Oh, yeah, certainly.
Yep.
All right, I think it's legendary Bumpy's turn. The reason why I get confused because I have it all.
It's Chatio.
It gets what's the word? Biscombobulated when it.
I'm sicking her on you, Alex. She was gonna attack you. Look how vicious she is. Forgot me twice. My shout out is Square Table Degenerate Podcast sent me a super, super hot sauce to do when I hit 660 subs, 666 subs. So not too far from that. I'm dreading agreeing to that. It's not going to be fun. I'm going to live stream it. My mouth is going to burn, and so is my, you know what. It'll be a lot of fun. It's in the mail. It should be. I should be here sometime next week. So I'm hoping everything kind of times out. Like I get the package, and then bam, I hit the 666, and away we go.
Well, you know, I guess I could. How many subscribers do you? I could. I should probably subscribe to your channel, right?
You probably should.
I'll give you a sub.
Make sure you make the
I'll be 9 away then. I'm like 10 away right now. No, he doesn't like.
No, I'm just kidding. Yes, I'm subscribed.
Yes, I'm 10 away right now, so we're 10 subs away. So I'm expecting that within the next 10 days. So,
it's very optimistic of you.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
10 subs in 10 days.
I don't want to be mean, but I looked up my subs.
I don't know. I've leveled out. I think I've been stuck at the same sub count.
Okay, yeah.
For the last month.
Also, let's see. Tuesday with the Beer Man guys, our buddy Beer Man, beer and cheese. It's basically bring whatever you want, any cheese, any beer. It's free for all. That is 8 p.m. Eastern, so that's always a good hoot, a lot of fun. So, cheers, Alex. Thanks for having me. Cheers, panel. You guys rock. Chat, you're awesome as always.
Cheers, there. Nailed it.
All right.
Just like a cat.
Okay. Well, my shout outs. First off, we'll do Multi Monday. It is the American Amber / Red Ale. The ale. Don't bring a lager.
Don't bring a red lager, Terrio.
American
red lager.
American Red Ale.
I'd have to go back and check my notes on all that, but I don't think we've done an amber lager. We've done the Vienna style lager. I don't think we've actually done an amber lager yet. So that's something else I could possibly add it to a poll sometime if we haven't done it. I have to go back and check on that. But yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Monday will be the American Amber / Red Ale. I won't be available. I am available this Sunday, actually. It's next Sunday. The following Sunday, we need to find who's going to do After Dark beers.
Me. Just kidding.
I'll do it.
Yeah, between you, miscellaneous trash, any of you guys, talk it out amongst yourselves, Alex.
I think you should all have a battle royale to the death, and whoever.
No, I love my friends. I'm not going to do that.
I was going to do like rock, scissors, papers or something, But
Right.
whoever decides they want to do it.
Rock, paper, scissors. Say it right.
Yeah. Rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Scissors, paper, rocks.
No, you can't mix it up. It sounds stupid when you don't say it right. When
Broken
you say
windshield.
it out of order. Northeastern people, you can't. What's wrong with you?
Yeah.
This Sunday I will be here doing After Dark beers. So bring a dark beer based off of the grain, the grist, and it'll be a good time. But yeehaw.
Hey, Bumpy, if this Sunday you'll be there, but next Sunday you won't be. So you want me to do the After Dark beer?
Well, I just said it's between you, miscellaneous, and Thrash.
Alex wanted official confirmation live.
You guys
here,
work
so
it out amongst yourselves.
I see what you're doing. Alex.
Yeah.
Well, no, but I know I could trust you, John. I could trust Bumpy, but now he wants a ball bust. But that's okay.
Well, I mean, I'm picking up what you're putting down. I got you, brother.
Yeah.
No, I like to help my friends out. It's just me. And
you guys work that out amongst yourselves. Whoever decides to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I really don't care because I won't be doing it. So, yay. But yeah, that's it. That's it for shout outs. Other than that, thanks John and Ellie for this microphone here that I've been using. Seems to be working.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Had some fun with it today. Making a video or two. So
There you go.
well, I will
Yeah,
tell you.
good. I'm
this.
glad somebody can use it. It was either that or yeah, I didn't want to have to send it back to Amazon. That seems like a painstaking process.
I would
Uh-huh.
I would have, trust me, if Bumpy didn't want it, I would have used it.
You would have taken it, Alex.
Well, yeah, because you got me things lots of times, Johnny boy, and you know, and I appreciate that. You know, 100%.
It's your turn to repay the favor.
If I hang out with him again, that's what I
He's
want
my
to do.
friend. That's all I need
Yeah,
is
it is.
friendship.
Yep.
I just want to dance under a rainbow and like
That's never going to end, Johnny boy. 'cause
review
you're-
beers with him.
Take me off the large screen. I'm done.
He's Johnny Boy's turn.
You should start doing ASMR with that thing. That'd be pretty fun.
Oh,
I mean, for YouTube, like people would watch that. Not me. You know. Anyway. Okay, so oh, I'm like, wait a second. I already heard this. So shout out. Yeah, if you want to watch George Beer Reviews, watch George Beer Reviews. I do beer reviews, obviously. Every once in a while, I do a show called Stout Sunday on Sunday morning at 10:30. I've missed out the last few weeks, and anyway, life happens. I've been busy, but this Sunday, so day after tomorrow, I will be back. I've got a really awesome stout, I think, and I've got. I know Ron Terrio is always there. Maybe Alex will join. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Whiskey Scout, if you're out there watching, Speedy Recovery, we missed you on Stout Sunday.
Yep.
Whiskey Scout is one of the regulars on Stout Sunday. He's been in the hospital with COVID and pneumonia. I don't know if I'm supposed to be saying it publicly, but everybody out there, your prayers and support for my buddy Whiskey Scout. He's a great guy. And if you're not subbed to him, go check out the Whiskey Scout. Whiskey without the E, just Whiskey Scout. He does great whiskey reviews, bourbon, Scott, anything whiskey. He's got a huge whiskey collection. And wish him the best. Hopefully he'll get better soon so he can get back to his reviews, because I need to know what to buy, because I had no idea what I should be buying.
Elijah Craig.
And at some point, Bumpy and I'm gonna just have to, I don't know, all right, we're doing this, Bumpy. You don't have a choice. But there's a new show I'm planning on starting soon. It's called Beer Buddies, and it's just like an interview show, like 45 minutes to an hour episode, where I just talk to my friends and we drink beer and we shoot the shit for an hour. So that's coming up soon.
And I'm the second episode.
And you're gonna be the second episode. So as soon as Bumpy, gets his shit together, we'll get that taken care of. Anyway, that's all I got. Yeah. Don't buy mango from a gas station.
Yeah.
No shit, Sherlock.
If you've learned anything from tonight's episode, don't buy gas station mango. It's not very good. I love mango, but it could have been a lot riper. Last one. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right.
That was the best piece.
Okay, then it's my turn.
Always save the best for last.
Yep.
That was good.
Well, sometimes I lose train of thought when it comes to when you have go back and forth. But it is what it is. Try to remember as best I can. Well, Fruit Friday. It's gonna be official. We're gonna do chocolate cake and stout.
No.
And the stout I'm probably gonna bring, just to be a spoiler alert,
Of course.
is this one.
CBS.
There.
Craft beer shit. CBS.
Alex.
I'm
I bet you didn't pay $40 for that bottle either, like I did.
No,
when I got the
all
other day.
all the CBS beers I bought, or one bottle was $30, which is around here, and then the other ones were just $21 plus tax, which would be $22. But other than that,
A bit more than that, I think. Yeah.
well, no, because that's true. It's $21 when it comes to when I go to Total Wine. I go to Total Wine, it's $21, but I guess it's $22 plus tax. I'm guessing. So it's 21 tax. You buy the beer, but I guess tax.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I don't know.
Add the tax, carry over the 3, subtract the 4, and whatever that equals.
Yeah.
Yes, it would be 22 probably.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just making shit up.
I don't know. It could be anything. But the beer is good enough. I mean, if it was $50 or $60, I don't know if I would get that. I'd wait until the price drops down. But 21 to 30, I would get that all day. Good beer. Good beer. I'll continue to buy more CBS, but I will be also trying to find other founders or other stouts in general, like what's it called?
Dragon's Milk.
Yeah.
No, I will be getting that as well. But there's another beer. It was like a racing beer. It has like racing.
Speedway Stout
Thank you. Yes.
from
There's other.
AleSmith.
Yeah, AleSmith. I didn't know about the brewery name, but I just knew that that's what that beer's name is. I think there's other beers of that same brand of the Speedway Stout.
Yeah, they have different barrel variations.
Yeah, so I gotta find that as well because I never had any of them. I want to try the original and I want to try all the other stuff off of that brand because I looked it up and I'm like, wait a minute, there's different cans here. So I'm thinking, wait a minute, I'll have to not only get the original, I'm going to have to get the other variances too. So stay tuned for that. Maybe Drunk One, all these guys on the panel, whoever else in the chat, maybe we'll do an examination to the original and the variants, whatever I can get. Once I get it, I will email these guys or call them, and I will we'll do that. Hoping. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I can't get enough of Founders.
Yeah.
I can't tell.
We know.
I snagged the Blushing Monk last week. I'm excited to try that.
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
So all right, well, I appreciate it, guys, and let me put everything back to normal now.
Blow this mother up.
Hey.
Not what I want.
Almost. There you go.
So, well, I thank you, Chatty O. I thank you, Drunken One. I thank
You bet, man.
Johnny Boy and Bumpy.
Grr.
We're going to drink a couple more beers.
Idiot.
And that's that. And
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for
anytime,
bringing me
friends.
up.
So stay tuned for stouts and cake next chocolate cake next Friday, 8:00 Eastern.
Just like you said, stouts and cake.
That's what I thought you said.
No, I just
I was like, what? I wasn't aware of this.
Stouts and cake, stouts and cake, stouts and cake.
All right.
But no, stouts and chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake. Okay.
So stay tuned for that, 8:00 Eastern Standard Time. And thank you, everybody. Thank you, chat. And Sucks Beer Master. And we'll see you all in the next live stream, next video. Sucks Beer Master signing out.
Woo! Nailed it.
And it's probably almost 9:00 too.